On May 17th, 2020, I made a video called Super YouTuber Battles Twitter Expansion. What the hell was I thinking? The video was flat out awful. It was just flat out awful. Half of the video was just on spirits and not like actual stuff that could be cool. And the spirits could have made its own video. No, it didn't really show a lot of good careness to what Super About is. And it just felt like me rushing ideas. And the biggest thing of all, well, for me at least, the collab trophies all suck. There's not a single collab trophy I like in there. So eventually, after so much of that, I just hated it so lot, I decided to, okay, you know what? And I just did a little tweak in the title of, yeah, there's no longer canon, it's just a fun thing now. Then when I deleted it, since the idea was interesting. It was interesting. It just flat out sucked. It sucked. So yeah. But now on to 2021, and things and my content has gone a little bit better. Not a lot, but a little. And I kind of thought of redoing the series. And with the help of one of my friends, I'd like to announce Super YouTuber Battles Twitter Expansion is back! Now I know some of you people are going to be saying, wait a minute, aren't you going to be returning to Super YouTuber Battles once Sunset Paradise is done, so you can do Mega's Moveset? And while that is true, I decided to return a little early. But just for the Twitter expansion. That's the only video that's going to be out before Sunset Paradise finishes. I promise you all, once Sunset Paradise is finished, we'll do Mega's Moveset, and that will be it. That will be the next video. No ifs, no buts, nothing else. I promise you all that. Now, as I said, the Twitter expansion was a great idea. Well, at least to me. It was just a bad execution. So yeah, this may be a bit shorter, as that one's gonna be a long video, and probably from you see at the time, it's way shorter. I decided to go a little bit simple. Maybe I'll make a second one, but I highly doubt I will. But 5 assist trophies. Yep, 5. Like I said, I probably would do its own video on spirits. And yeah. And I picked specifically these people because they all have a YouTube channel. Which I did kind of make myself a rule throughout this whole thing. If you don't have a YouTube channel, no dice. I mean, it's YouTuber. So, yeah. Either way, Super YouTuber Battles Twitter expansion is here. A redo version of it. How would the video go? Oh, just like collab trophies, but just with missing a few things. Like little bios for each character, and inspiration clip, since most of it is just art. Anyway, enough talk from me. I gotta redo this music, and then we'll get on to Super YouTuber Battles Twitter expansion. Okay, let's go. Whee! Starting off this, Mocha from Emerald 20123. Once somebody heard, she also drink a lot of coffee. Okay. I probably would say around 5 cups. Either way, she's very hyperactive girl. Don't give her coffee, that's all I say. She'll zoom around the stage. Think of it kind of like Canon and Anna, where they pretty much do the same thing. She'll zoom around the stage very quickly, and will prioritize targeting opponents. If you're hit by them, you'll be marched. It ends with a little bit of a comedy way of Cherry and Juniper tackling her to try to calm her down from her caffeine rush. It's just a little comedy thing I like to do. Anyway, next up, Max and Starla from UnknownArtistML. Oh, you thought from the thumbnail, like the thumbnail and the beginning of this video, you thought it was gonna be, Starla? No, my good sir. Max and Starla are both here. Because I've seen them both well work as a duo. They both seem really good in that field. One's offensive, one's defensive. I feel they work best as a duo, rather than separate. Either way, Starla will actually be the main fighter, while Max will be in the background support, like helping her out. Starla's attacks. She can kick, she can punch, you know, basic stuff. The kick like Chun-Li, I guess. But the real thing comes from the elemental powers that this girl has. She can do a flare kick, which is basically a sweep, which is basically a kick to the ground, but on fire! A star blast, shooting a star projectile straight forwards. And thunder shock, sending a thunderstorm. Summoning a thunderstorm in front of her to do some shocking damage. Max will use his powers to sort of protect her. I will say it because, yeah, Andy does not want to say it. Pretty much, well, one of them is a force field, which is so good. Well, the other one is kind of messed up. Max will sort of hijack her mind to do some dodges. Kind of like how Alucard did it, and kind of like how Alucard is in Smash Bros. Ultimate. Having her have great dodges. Look, I was under the impression that... Look. Okay, look. I was under the impression that Max had psychokinesis, since he does have powers in mind. But apparently not, so I gotta do what I gotta do. I just feel so wrong. Yeah, it does. Either way, so yeah, she is KO'able as well, due to her being a straight out fighter. However, she's gonna be hard to do the dodges, and that once at very low percentages, the force field will come up. It's a somewhat effective, but not really good force field, so it's not really a big deal. But just a little indication for players that she's almost dead. Either way, increment from JoseMat. Oh god, it's gonna be a long number. 14126605. Yeah, that's a long number. Anyway, I kind of like how he did with increment. How he's sort of like has sort of like a spirit of Smash Bros. So I got very creative with this one. Increment will be immovable. Will attack by having spring arms like in arms, punching straight forwards with an extendable hit. Not like a projectile, but like more of like a melee, a long range melee. She can also do a spike kick in the air for anyone that's above him, and he can also use a Zapfish to shock anyone nearby him. You also can throw projectiles, as you can see right there. I'll explain all of them later, because before he leaves, he'll swipe forward, and if anyone's in that range, he'll do a quick barrage of swipes. Crazy amounts of swipes before launching them away. He is KO'able as well. Now, this is going to be a big thing, and with a big thing, we're going to need to change the music. You see all those right down there? I think we need a better zoom in. Yeah. The swords that he'll use, and the projectiles that he'll throw, all will be randomized. Don't worry, it's not any case of attack or anything. They all do the same. But it's just a little cosmetic thing, due to increment having the powers of pretty much of all the Smash Bros. Attacks and more. So yeah. Anyway, I'll explain all their meanings right now. The swords that he can use, all 10 of them are the Flame Sword, which is Roy's sword from Fire Emblem, the Katana from Ninjala, the Ultra Sword from Kirby, the Big Ol' Sword from Henry Stickmin, which in itself is a reference to The Legend of Zelda. Breath of the Wild? No. Ocarina of Time, I think? the Silver Bow from Kid Icarus, Peach's Parasol from Mario, the Hammer from Donkey Kong, the Ink Brush from Splatoon, the bat, which may look like a normal bat, but if you look at the little stickers, it's actually a reference to A Hat in Time, and the Keyblade from Kingdom Hearts. And the projectiles, all 5 of them are the Yoshi Egg from Yoshi, the dumbbells from Mario Land, you know, like he lifts up weights. I mean, how else do he get his strength? The Boyo from Boyo Boyo, the ice from Ice Climbers. Don't worry, this won't actually do any freezing damage, don't worry. And the Tetris block from Tetris. Yeah, and combined with the reference to ARMS and another Splatoon one, and I'm pretty sure this probably is a reference to something, that's a lot of references for one character. And that's a lot of swords, despite there being no sword fighters in the game so far. Well, in my idea, I meant, not game. What am I thinking? Yeah. Dang. Either way. Yeah, we're moving on. Next up, Wham from Wimpod X. When summoning him, he'll create a force field around himself. When the summoner's in there, or pretty much in general, projectiles will be reflected. But only when he's in it, he'll take reduced damage. How? Let's compare this to Release the Kraken, Tiny Nugget side special. Usually this thing does around 16% of damage, however inside the barrier it does 9% of damage. Oh, and don't worry, the barrier moves as well, so you'll also be having the benefit of reduced damage while moving. And reflected projectiles all around. So yeah. Pretty much an improvement from Galacord's, the Pokemon from Galacord. It originally does the same thing, but just reflects projectiles. I'm fixing things up, y'all. Don't worry. I'm fixing everything up. And finally, Vanna from Vanna Montana 106. Vanna would run around being a very mobile girl. Well, that sounds so wrong. Does everything I say sound so wrong? Yes. Anyway, I'll explain it from here. So she'll be running around using her dualies, her main weapon, to shoot around, and also any foes nearby her will use a sword slash. She is a KO'able one. She's a very mobile girl, I must say. Yeah, very skilled fighter, I must say. And that's it. Yeah, we're done. That's all. That's all. Okay, who's doing that? Hey, get over here. Hey, what are you doing? Oh. Ah! Surprise! There's not 5, there's 6. This one comes from Emerald 20123, and I usually want to give 1 per person. However, I decided to do 2 as a little thank you to him. He helped me out with actually redoing the Twitter expansion. thank you so much, man, for helping me out with this video that I liked, but the execution sucked. Thank you so much, Emerald, for helping me out with this. And as a little thank you, you don't get Mocha, you also get Grape. Let's go! Grape will transform into the Kraken. Yes, this thing. Roar! And will attack in the background. A reticle will appear and she'll swipe her tentacles at said reticle. How is it done? Well, target location, like that. But at the exactly target location does more damage. So yeah. She does this for a couple of times before leaving. And yep, that's it. A little bit of a surprise and a thank you to Emerald 201-203. 201-203, I mean, sorry. And yeah, for real this time, that's it. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really like this idea I did, and I just really want to redo it since it was probably one of my favorite ideas. Yeah, the original one sucks, but don't worry. Well, I hope you like this video. Well, not like it, but like you enjoyed it, I meant. Sorry. Meant to rephrase. But yeah. Thank you all so much for watching this video. The end is and a big thank you to Emerald for helping me out with this as well. Thank you so much, Emerald. And I gave you a little surprise by having 2 characters, not 1. I'll leave a link to their YouTube channels and their Twitter in the description. For Emerald, UnknownArtistML, JoseMat, Wimpod, and Vanna. Check them out, their YouTube channels, and their Twitter. Heck yeah. Either way, thank you all so much for watching this video of this redo idea I had. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Either way, thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. And I promise you all, the next video is Maggie's moveset. I promise you that. No ifs, no buts, it will be it. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching this video, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.